And let's just go here. Okay. So let's just do that again. Chanukah yoga today. We're going to just do all of those options for menorah yoga. So according to the opinion of the Rambam, inhale out and up, exhale down. Extend, inhale up and down. One more. Extend out, up and down. Another opinion, horizontal base, straight arms. Let's go. Turn to the right. Inhale, exhale, turn to the left. Inhale, exhale, turn to the right. Inhale, exhale, turn to the left. Inhale, exhale. One more on each side. Right, front, left, front. And then the final option, the opinion or the way it's depicted on the Arc de Triomphe, round arms, over, up, over, up, over, up, and over, up. Couple more. Over, up, over, up. One more on each side. Over, up, and over, up. But we want to shine our lights. So let our fingers be those shining lights, the flame flickering, lighting up any dark place, lighting up any dark place. Good. Keep your fingers flickering. So according to Rabbi Nachman, we are a menorah. So we've got to only use pure oil. And he says that we can compare ourselves to a menorah with 7 lights. Not 8, but with 7 lights. So 8, we do 8 lights when we light Hanukkah, but I think in the Beis HaMikdash it was 7, if I'm not incorrect. Correct me if I'm wrong. But we have 7 lights to work on according to Rabbi Nachman. So let's start with our eyes. When our eyes are pure, taking in pure things, then we're going to make sure that our oil is pure. So let's do some little eye yoga. First, we're going to squeeze the eyes tight, squeeze and release, and squeeze and release, and squeeze and release, and squeeze and release. So Rabbi Nachman's teaching, we are the menorah, and we've got 7 candles, 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils, and a mouth. So eyes, we've worked with squeezing and releasing, squeezing and releasing. Let's do some eye yoga. We're going to look up to 12 o'clock with both eyes. Look to your left side. I don't know, is that 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock for you?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. Down to 6, 2 eyes. Over to 3 on your right side. And up to 6, to 12. Now 2 eyes, looking up to 12, go over to 3, down to 6, then to 9, and over, back to 12. And then close your eyes tight, rub your palms together, rub your palms together, and put those warm palms on your eyes. And let your eyes just feel the warmth of your palms. We're going to do another one. Another exercise, and then drop your hands. Now we're going to go from the bottom left to the top right, and then from the bottom right diagonal to the top left with your eyes. So starting bottom left, look down to your bottom left, then look up to your top right, look down to your bottom right, look up to your top left. Let's do that again. Down to the left, up to the right, down to the right, up to the left. You don't really need to do your hands, just do it with your eyes. Let's do reverse. We're going to start on the right, down to the right, up to the left, up to the right, down to the left. Let's do it again. Down on the right, up to the left, up on the right, down to the left. And then rub your hands. Put them on your eyelids, give them a little rest. Take a deep breath in and out, and then we're going to get the eyes to go all the way around one way and all the way around another way. Very important to exercise your eyes and your optical nerve. So we're going up to 12, all the way around the clock, down, down, down to 6, then going up, 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 3. So I guess let's do the reverse. We're going to go from 12 to your right side, down to 3, down to 6, over to 9, and coming up to 12. Good. So that's eye yoga. Now we want to do.
Got to put in my eye drops, so better do it right now.
Say again.
I forgot to put in my eye drops, so I'm coming right back.
Okay, but we'll carry on. Okay, so we got our eyes worked, and the meditation is that what you see influences how you're going to feel and how you're going to think. So protect and guard your eyes. Don't look at horrible, terrible things. If you're sensitive to horrible, terrible things, you're going to feel impacted by that.
Yes.
Protect your eyes. Okay, now we are going to go to the 2 ears. So the exercise we're going to do for the ears is called the bee's breath. And what we're going to do is we're going to close our eyes. I'm going to take off my glasses again. We're going to open our fingers like this and have your thumbs available. Don't do it yet because you won't hear the instructions, but you're going to put your thumbs into your ears and block off your ears. And then you're going to line up your fingers like this. And you're going to breathe in through your nose, close your mouth, breathe in through your nose. And as you exhale, you're going to hum your exhale with your ears very tightly closed. So you're going to feel the vibration of that sound throughout your breath. The louder you hum, the more you're going to feel the sound vibration, which is a healing sound through your body, but you're also going to become aware of your ears. So let's take the position. When you're ready, you're going to block your ears, but take a deep breath and close your mouth, and you're going to hum out of your nose. So inhale, close. And release. How was that? Did you feel the vibration inside of your body? Okay, so obviously when it comes to the menorah and the purity of our oil that we're lighting up to shine out into the world, we want to make sure that what we hear is positive, nurturing, good stuff, or important, or be conscious what you're letting into your ears. Not that we need to live in a fairyland, a lot of not so good things happening, so we have to be mindful of what we're taking in. I can't tell you, see no evil, hear no evil. That's a bit of a it's alavai, as they say. We wish we could do that, but be mindful of what you're hearing. You don't have to listen to gossip of other people. You don't have to listen to, I won't give you your list, but let's do that bee's breath again. So you're going to close your ears. You're going to take a deep breath in through your nostrils, close your mouth, and hum out the exhale as loud as you can so you feel the sound vibration going through your body. And you could even have in mind something you want that sound to kind of dislodge, because it's a healing vibration of sound. So place your hands.
Can you show us again how to put our fingers?
So it doesn't really matter where your fingers go, as long as your thumbs go and close off and block off your ears. And you're going to close your mouth and leave your nostrils open. So take a deep breath in, close your ears. and let it go. So I don't know, some people are more sensitive to sound input than other people. Did anybody find that powerful or meaningful, feeling the vibration within? Because it's different for different people. Some people feel it more strongly than others. And of course, there's sound bowls and frequencies from sound that people use very much for healing. So we've got
What is it to do for us when we do this?
Well,
Is that
different people react more strongly than other people. For some people, just the sound moving through the body could be cleansing, could be arousing, could dislodge some stuck places. For other people, it's just a deep breath in, and the humming exhale by itself is very relaxing. Anytime we hum a long, slow exhale, it's very relaxing.
I guess we're hearing it internally. Is that why you hear
Right,
it? It's funny,
right.
you hear it closed.
You block off your hearing, so your body, the sound goes in and you're hearing it internally.
Right.
It's also a way of waking up another sensory modality, which one of the points of yoga is to become more and more sensitive to the potentials of our body, to the way our body is functioning. I mean, we're used to hearing outside sounds. This is giving us a chance to kind of take that awareness inside.
Mm.
I think. Hannah, do you want to add anything? Because you felt it very powerful. But do you want to add?
Yes, just more aware of my body as I felt the vibration. I felt like I was in my body, and I don't always feel like I'm in my body.
Right. Thank you. So we want to become more embodied, because a lot of us, especially the Jewish people, bless us, we're a wonderful nation, but we often in our heads, we have so much to think about, and we want to try and bring our awareness to become embodied. We do mitzvahs with our body. We want to interact with the world. There's a lot of information in the body, intuition, feelings, gut intuitions, hairs prickling on the back of our neck, a bad feeling, a hunch, smells fishy, all these examples. You can't feel them if you're not tuned into your body. You can't feel, oh, my gut felt something wrong, if you don't even know what your gut feels like. So all these exercises are helping you get more connected to the Malchus, really the embodiment of the Shekhinah in your physical goof. We're not just head up. Okay, so now we're going to go to the nostrils. So we're going to do alternate nostril breathing. That's something we can be conscious of. And when we do alternate nostril breathing, we're taking in from one side, integrating and putting it out on the other side. And then taking on the other side, taking it in, integrating, and letting it go on the opposite side. So our left and right side are not always balanced. So the right side is the opening. Let me give, let me go out, let me shine like the sun, let me do chesed, let me invite people, all of that. The left side is the moon side. It's let me receive, let me internalize, let me quieten in, let me look inward. So when we do alternate nostril breathing, you can have in mind how you're balancing within your own self the two opposite dynamics in your being. So let's do that. And that's also a way of clearing out
Only for me?
Sorry?
Are you only freezing you're freezing? Is that just for me, or is anybody else experiencing that? I'm missing some words here and there.
I think maybe it's just for you. Is anybody else missing words from me? Put your hand out to the side if you're missing. Yeah, Chai, I think it's
Yeah.
you're also missing. Emma, you're also missing.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Let me see if there's anything I can do on my side. It looks I haven't got any messages of unclear anything, but okay. Well, try your best.
Okay.
I feel like my message is fairly strong here, but let me just check it again. Yeah, my signals are strong. Okay, so Also on the physical level, you're clearing out the right nostril, you're bringing air to the brain, then you're releasing on the left, then you're clearing out the left nostril, bringing clarity to the brain. So we're doing these exercises on many levels, right? There's the physical, and then there's the emotional, then there's the consciousness. It's like entering into the paradise of a Torah learning. There's the pshat, the literal, the hinting, the digging deeper, and then the real lining things. So let's try feel this on as many levels as we can. So we're going to take the left thumb and block it off to take in from the right. So let's breathe in the energy of chesed, close, breathe that out to the energy of gevura, to the gevura side. Breathe in gevura, boundaries, hold it, breathe it out to the chesed side.
Are you closing the nostril? What you
Every
do?
time I'm closing one or the other or both. So here I'm closing one and breathing in through the right. Then I'm going to close both to hold. Then I'm going to release the finger and breathe out on the left, but now my right one is closed. You're always closing one or the other or both. So you've got to get dexterous with your fingers. Left is closed, right is closed, or both are closed. So now left is closed. Breathe in on the right, the energy of the sun. Close both. Release left, breathe out on the left. Close right and open left. Breathe in the energy of the moon. Close left, hold. Breathe out on the right. Breathe in the energy of giving on the right. Close, hold both. Breathe out the energy of consolidating. Breathe in the consolidating energy. Close the left, hold both tight, then release the right and breathe out to the right. Breathe in a more masculine energy on the right of doing. Close both, release the left thumb and breathe out on the left. Breathe in the energy of holding still and quiet. Breathe in and breathe that out on the right. And then we'll do one more. You can just put any meaning that you want to your right and left sides. Breathe in the right, the the masculine. Close. Release on the left. Breathe out on the left to the feminine side. Breathe in on the right, on the left. And breathe out on the right. And let it go. So sometimes after that, you might need to blow your nose, clear your nasal passages.
Mm-hmm.
So we've worked on the eyes, what we see, the ears, what we hear, and of course the nose. It says when Mashiach comes, Mashiach will judge things by the way they smell. And smelling is a very refined sense, and you need to get sensitive. When you say, I smell a rat or something smells fishy, start listening and being aware of your sense of smell. Obviously, there's the physical smells. Something smells bad. The food smells off. But even in a situation, start to notice if you can pick up a vibe and something that would make you say, wow, you smell so good, or this situation smells a little off. That's real. It's part of your information system that's feeding your intuition and your awareness of of reality. You want to be in touch with all of the capacities that we have to interpret and relate to reality. So now we've got the mouth. So we had 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils, and the mouth. So let's open the mouth wide and close, make a big smile, and open and wide. And then let's go to the upper left with a big jaw drop. Ah, ah, ah. Go to the upper right with the big jaw drop. Ah, ah, ah. Let's chew the chewing gum. Let's chew it the other way. Good. Now we're going to do lion's breath. And we're going to really open up the mouth and we're going to open up the tongue. And the tongue is going to come out. And of course, the tongue is the most important organ. Quick story. A master told his servant to go to the market and come back with the most important, best thing he can find. And he came back with the tongue. And then he told him the next day, go to the market and find me the worst thing you can find. And he came back with the tongue. Because the tongue can take you to the best places or the absolute worst places. Our speech is very important in how we use that tongue.
Yeah.
So we're going to do lion's breath. So we're going to pull the breath in, big inhale, and send it out. Stick out that tongue. Breathe in and breathe in and breathe in and breathe in and 2 more. Breathe in and last time breathe in and you get it out. Any stuck phlegm can come out in that. Let's see if you can really bring it up one more time. I felt a lot of stuff coming out, excuse me. So that's clearing out all the vessels through which we feed our consciousness. And of course, if we imagine again the menorah, so let's make it, it's 8 candles. We, the shining light in this dark world, right? So if we want to have good light shining, we have to be kind of lit in some way ourselves. So we just did a little Torah yoga meditation on how to clean our 7 candles. Okay, so let's carry on. So here we go. We're going to take that and let's do some warrior poses today, because you didn't have to be warriors. We can't be cowering. We have to stand strong. So let's stand up straight in our chair mountain pose. We're standing up nice and straight. Our feet are really grounded and our arms are lifted up. We're standing firm and straight. And breathe in. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, nice strong exhale. Good. Let's breathe in. If we stood up straight, standing, this is like a vav, right? A connection of above and below. Inhale and bring it out strong. Take the sound from your belly, and when you exhale, it should come from the belly. You contract the belly. Almost like a karate master. We got to find our core and our power. We can't be wimpy. We can't be intimidated. We can't be beaten. We can't be disillusioned. We got to be strong, shine our light, and stand up straight and firm. So let's go. Inhale and from the belly. Inhale and good. You're pulling the belly in as you exhale. Inhale and good. 2 more. Inhale and last one. Inhale and good. So now let's loosen up those shoulders. Loosen up the shoulders. We said we had a meditation at the beginning where we imagined breathing into the candle of the heart. let's open that heart and make space that the candle, when we breathe into the candle within, should be nice and big. Open up that heart. Open it with your fingers. Relax shoulders and stretch that heart right open. Not behind your shoulders, but a little bit in front of your shoulders. Relax your elbows and come back together. We're opening up the heart. Inhale and stretch out those fingers. And exhale. And inhale and stretch out. Exhale and inhale and exhale. Good. So now let's turn those arms down and do our little pulse, 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 and pulse, 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 and up. Pulse, 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 and pulse, pulse, pulse. Relax your arms, shake out your shoulders. So let's do warrior one. Let's go to the right side first. We usually go to the left side first, but today we're going to go to the right side. So we're going to open up our arms in warrior two. The right foot is facing to the right. The left foot is facing forward. And here we are in warrior two pose. And inhale up. And exhale, you want to make sure that your core, your body, your torso is lifting up. And your shoulders are relaxed, but your arms are spread out to the side and your fingers are reaching away from your spine. And you're standing, or you're sitting actually in warrior two pose. And let's see, what are you a warrior about? What are you a warrior for? So we want to be warriors of light. So let's inhale up to the ceiling. Exhale. You're looking to the right. You're a warrior of light, of goodness, of kindness, of compassion. Inhale up. Exhale out. Inhale up. Exhale out. One more. Inhale up and exhale out. And then bring your hands to the center. And we're coming to the front. So when we are warrior to the right side, it's an outgoing energy of do good in the world. When we go to the left side, it's an energy of be strong in yourself for what you stand for. So we're going now, we're turning the left foot out to the left side and we're inhaling up. And exhale to the left side. This is the side of Gevura. We don't give up our principles. We don't give up our goodness. We don't sink. We don't apologize. We don't withdraw. We don't surrender. We hold the line of what our Masorah stands for. Let's go up again, up, and exhale. Up. And your warrior facing that left side, the side of Gevura. Yitzchak was our mentor of holding, of digging down deep, of finding the light within. And up and out. One more, up and out. And then up and then come to the center. And let's put our hands on our hearts. So just to repeat that today's class is dedicated to the Refuah Shalema for all the victims in the recent attack in Sydney, and the Eloi Nishmas for anybody who passed away in that attack. And it's Erev Chanukah, and we are warriors and we are light bearers. So we're dedicating the generating of light, the opening of heart, and the finding the warrior within to those struggling right now to make a refuah, and to those who lost their lives. Al Kiddush Hashem. So let's go back to the warrior on the right side. So we got our warrior position here. Let's pulse the hand. We're looking to the right, and we meditating on the fact that we are people of kindness and chesed and bikucholim. visiting the sick, hachnasas orchim, having guests, giving charity. We're a people of light and goodness and kindness. For some reason, that bothers the world. Let's go over to the right side. So we're resting on the right thigh, and we're stretching even the left hand. We're stretching, even that left hand should come and join the outreach to giving and spreading light to the world. Even the left side comes and helps in that effort. And then come up, and then let's go back to the left side. And then we turn to the left, and we're looking to the left, and the left side is feeling strong within and nourishing and nurturing your own light, being unapologetic about it. And then even the right side comes to the assistance of the left. And we stretch even that right arm over to the left. And then we come up and come back to the front. So let's take that right leg out again, and we're going to go back to the warrior position, and then we're going to let's put both hands outside, opening out. Inhale to that open chest, exhale to the right. Inhale up, exhale to the right. Inhale up, exhale to the right. Inhale up, exhale to the right, and one more. Inhale up and exhale to the right. And come back to center. We got to have a strong core to face outwards and shine our light. We have to have a strong core. So let's take the left leg to the left side. We're going to the left now. Over and back and over and back and over and back and over and back and over and back. Good. And then let's stand up now. So we're going to stand up. So we're going to stand. So before we do other things, let's just stand in extended mountain pose. We did the Vav on the chair, but now let's do it standing up. So we are like the Vav. We connect heaven and earth. Just feel the power of that. We were given the Torah. We're a nation that's supposed to shed light and be the light to other nations. We connect above to below and below to above. Just feel that and be that. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out, and then lift up your heels and drop your heels. Lift up your heels and drop your heels. If you need a balance, you could have your chair nearby, but lift up your heels and drop your heels. 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 Let's do 3 more. 1 and down, and 2 and down, and 3 and down. And let's do some more menorah yoga. We're going to go from stargazer pose to goddess pose. So we spoke about the Rambam's opinion of the menorah. It's kind of like stargazer pose. I think actually it just has a wider base. So let's have a wide base to our Rambam menorah, otherwise known as stargazer pose. So you're opening up your chest. We know we're above the stars, but we can still look at them. Open up your chest to stargazer pose, and then arms up to the ceiling, and we're coming down to goddess pose. That's the other menorah opinion. Horizontal line with straight branches. So that's goddess pose. Up into Rambam menorah, stargazer pose. Exhale to other opinion. goddess pose. Here you are. You can do this with your children, your grandchildren, or any young people you come across. Open up, stargazer pose or Rambam's menorah pose. Exhale to goddess pose or other opinion pose. Last time, open up and come into goddess pose. So now, I told you earlier on that the goddess pose, there's an idea of the round branches. So let's do round branches. And side by side while we're in goddess pose. Side, up, side, up, side, up, side, up. If your hands are sore, just do it without the arms, but otherwise, side, up, side, up. Two more. One, up, two, up. Last one, and over. Good. And now let's shake out our hands. Let's shake out our hands. Now, let's try and do a warrior pose while we're standing. It's not so, well, we can do warrior one. We did warrior twos on each side. Now we can do warrior one with the chair. So we're going to be leaning on the chair and we're going to just slide the left leg back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Let's take that left leg and make it go around. So we're just loosening up into the hip. Loosen, 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 loosen. Let's do that with the other leg. We're going to just send it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth. Let's loosen it to the side. Loosen, 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 and loosen. Good. Stretch it back. Stretch it back. There we go into a downward dog. Now step your right leg forward. Your left leg is back. Let's come up into a warrior one. Sometimes you do things on your own. You're a warrior fighting your own little battle. Ask Hashem for help. Lift yourself up, 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 and bring your hands down. We have some warriors amongst us. Linda's on class. She's a digital warrior, slaying all kinds of false news. Let's go up. Lift up. Exhale. Down. We have Rebbetzin Leshes, another warrior teaching Torah her whole life to people, 10 children on shlichus throughout the world. Another warrior. Let's go. Up. Be a warrior. I don't know everybody else's story, but everyone's a warrior in their own way. Feel that you have power and strength. Reach your arms up and down. Have Chana, who's a compassionate warrior, meditative warrior, sending blessings of love and peace to the world. Lift your arms up and down. And then take your right foot back. I don't know everybody else's story. I know Emma's a warrior taking care of her husband. Not an easy thing. He's not well, and she's a warrior in that. And I'm sure everybody has their place where they're a warrior. So now that was the right leg forward. Let's step the left leg forward now. Left leg forward. Let's lift up into our warrior stance. Lift up. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And inhale up. Exhale down. Let's step back into downward facing dog. I'm sure everybody has their warrior story. If I didn't mention you in particular, I'm sure it doesn't mean that you're not a warrior. I just don't know all your details of how you, but we all are. As Jewish women, we're always warriors, doing lots of good things in the world. Good. Let's take it a little further. We're going to take that left leg back, reach the right arm forward. Stretch and find your balance. Find your balance even when things are not always so straightforward. We want to be solid. Bring the energy to the core and hold still. Bring the energy to the center and hold still. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Good job. We're going to take the other leg back, the right leg back. Right leg back, left arm forward, and find your balance in your core. Hold for 5 breaths, or 5, count of 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower down. And shake it out. Let's be like a candle. Candle is always moving. It's reaching upwards. It's flickering, trying to get to its source compared to the soul of man and woman. Just do your little candle flicker. Your candle flicker, let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. And now we're going to do a standing balance. And then we're going to come into relaxation. So our standing balance, let's just, we can do another version of the menorah. We got a thin base to the menorah. And then we just stand in menorah pose. It's usually we call it tree pose, but today we'll call it Rambam's menorah pose. Just stand and be a bearer of light. Let your heart shine out. Let your candles flicker. Letting my candles flicker. Breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. And then we'll come down and we'll do that on the other side. So I guess by now you've gathered that Chabad holds to the Rambam's opinion of those diagonal branches. But like many things in Yiddishkeit, there's more than one opinion. So this is the Rambam's menorah, balancing pose. Imagine that it all depends on you. You are the lights in the world that can make all the difference. Don't hold back. Shine your light. And then come down, and we'll come back to our chairs so we can have our meditation. So close your eyes and imagine in your mind's eye that you can see a candle in front of your closed eyes. So you're seeing the candle in your third eye, your inner eye. Imagine that your inner eye is like a computer screen, and you can put on that screen anything that your imagination chooses to put there, and you're putting a candle light, a flame. Maybe it's the first flame that you're going to light tonight on the menorah. Imagine that you're looking at that flame. And our teachers tell us that the real mitzvah of Chanukah is to meditate on the light. So we're going to meditate first on this light that's there, illuminating our third eye. As we look at this flame, I want you to get very still and let your breath slow down and settle, which means you continue breathing, but you just breathe nice and slowly. And as you're looking at the light, you're going to notice all the different colors, the darker bluey colors around the black wick. And then maybe there's some browny colors around that, giving way to a deep orange that gives way to a golden light that we used to associate with the flames of a candle. But I want you to pay attention to your candle. Is it flickering? Is it still? Just try and bring a flame to your computer screen of your imagination and try and find as many details as you can for that light. You're looking at the light reaching, as all flames do, upwards towards Mayim. And as you're looking at that light, imagine that that light is clearing out your vision, healing your vision. Obviously, this is an imaginary clearing. When you look at the Chanukah lights, we learn that they actually heal your vision, help you see with an Ayin Tov, help you see with clarity, help you see with authenticity, help you see clearly the truth. So imagine that in your looking now, your eyesight is being cleaned. And then I want you to imagine taking that flame that's in front of you and bringing that flame into your heart space, like we did at the beginning of class. And putting that flame inside your heart. Obviously, it's not a burning flame. Don't do this with your Chanukah candles, just with this imaginary light of soul light. And imagine it warming your heart. As you breathe in, the flame gets bigger. As you breathe out, the flame steadies. As you breathe in, the flame gets bigger. As you breathe out, the flame steadies. And feel the light from this candle illuminating all of your being. Feel that its illumination starts spreading around your heart, softening your heart, into your arms, down into your fingers and your hands, down into your belly. A warm light of love and kindness and commitment and dedication. Let that light flow into your legs and into your feet. Coming back to the center, let it go from your heart up your neck and into your brain and your consciousness, flooding you with the light of connection, love, certainty, clarity, goodness. We are a people of light. We're meant to be light. We are light. We're meant to shine light. Feel yourself as an illuminated being. Be an illuminated being. When Adam and Chava were in Gan Eden, their clothing was clothing of light. And then a few things happened. It became clothing of skin. But our essence is that we are beings of light. So just let that permeate all of your cells, all of your being. And when you're ready, you can sit with that for a few more moments. We're not just bodies with the soul, we are souls that happen to be resting for a brief time. A very brief time in the space of all of eternity, 120 years in the space of ever, forever. It's not very long. We are souls inside bodies. But we want to be connected to those bodies and receive information from those bodies, but we're still essentially souls. So feel that light permeating through your body, shining through. And then when you're ready, let your arms dangle by the sides. And slowly, keeping your eyes closed if you want, let's do one more menorah flame reference and bring our arms up almost like a flame above our heads and let it flicker just a little bit and feel ourselves as that light or flickering flame and light. And then bring your hands to your heart. I want to bless everyone with a safe, illuminating, meaningful, happy, joyful Chanukah. May the Jewish people have Yeshua, redemption, safety, and illumination.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Bracha.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
very, very much. It was beautiful. Really